No matter what I do, I just can't seem to get this leader to work.
Have you tried?
No, not that. Anything but that.
I don't know, Mary. Seems like your last choice.
Yeah, I might have to. To truly understand what it means to play Black Yellow Luffy, I have to get into the heads of the most despicable person on the planet. An Italian.
Mary, now that you've tried embracing your Italian lineage, let's say, how do you feel about the deck now? And how do you feel as a player?
Yeah, nah. Italians aren't it. Pasta's gross. Yeah.
Welcome back to another video. I'm Mary TCG and this is 10 Dawn Testing. As the format progresses, I've realised I've skipped a very exciting deck. A lot of Italians and Germans were very, very excited for the release of the new 5-cost Ace. And especially for Black Yellow Luffy. So, let's get to the deck. And now for the deck list. This list might look quite some different to when you last saw it. The lack of 4-cost Kuzan, 8-cost Moria, Gum Gum Bell, 3-cost Nami, and 4-cost Shirahoshi might have something to say. This deck is a lot more aggressive, but similarly to when you last saw it, we have 1-cost Charlotte Flampe as one of our best 2Ks, 2-cost Kozuki Hiyori to help us awaken, and the new addition after Moria got banned is 2-cost Zeus from OP11. This card lets you add a card from your life to your hand and KO a character with a cost of 5 or less. For consistency, we are going to be playing 8 Searchers and 12 Babies. So, what is new in this deck? This new 5-cost Sabo lets you add the top card of your life, notably, you cannot add the bottom card, and draw 2, trash 1. And it has blocker, and plus 3 costs, helping play around cards such as 3-cost Uso Hachi in purple. Also letting you awaken and giving you massive card advantage. And fresh out of PRB02, we have this 5-cost Ace, or as we call it, Ace. Maybe we gotta work on that naming system, eh? This card serves pretty much the same purpose as Gecko Moria, but it lets you do a lot more interesting plays. For 2 on your leader and the low price of 1 2-cost Ace Baby, you can bring your leader up to a 9k and play out 2 5-cost bodies, which is pretty strong, allowing you to go very aggressive with the 5-cost Ace from ST13. Now, let's see if we can smoke some people down and get to the games and see how we do. For our first game of the day, we win the dice roll against Green Zoro. Our opening hand has a Fist Luffy and a 2k, which is just good enough to keep for us. We play the Searcher turn 1 as we just want to swing 8 at him next turn to play around Deadman's Game. Our opponent starts with a 2-cost Nami on 2 Dawn and plays out a Perona Searcher. So double Searcher start for Zoro, which is not ideal for us. 6 at us playing out Kyoshiro, we will take. Our turn now, we go 5 lead. Our opponent's going to give us a 2k. We play a Fist Luffy, buffing it to 8k to play around Tashigi next turn. It means if he plays Tashigi, he will be swinging 9k into our 8k Luffy, which we could 2k. But lo and behold, our opponent does not have it, which just double 8k to us, which we'll take. Our turn, we'll buff our Luffy to 8k, 8k at his leader. He's going to counter. Our turn now, we're going to search and we're going to find a Sabo. We have no 5-cost in trash, so we're going to have to trash the Ace and place the Luffy from hand. We're going to baby Ace into it and buffing our leader to 7. Double 9k going at him, he's going to take both, and we are in a pretty good spot. Our opponent goes 10k at the Luffy 3 Dawn up. We're expecting a restand event, so he's going to go 10, 10, 10. Can't defend this because if he goes live afterwards, we're in a bad spot. Second time, we defend the Ace to keep the pressure, and 10 of us, we're just going to let it go and bottom deck our Fist Luffy. Checking our trash now, we only have 1 5-cost and 1 baby. So we only, our opponent has no boards. We only really need to go 7k this turn. Starting our turn off, we play 7k with the Ace. We play out the EBO2 Ace with our baby Ace, buffing ourselves to 7. We have the option to go to 9, but we choose not to and play a blocker Sabo instead. Our opponent plays Tashigi. resting our 5-cost blocker Sabo, attaching 3 Dawn to his leader. And let's see what he does. Another Dawn, swing 9k at our Sabo, we're going to let it go. Leader effect. Our opponent pondering. Still thinking. Our opponent uses a restand event, go 9k at the ace. We're going to defend it as we just want to go for lethal next turn. Our turn now, we have Luffy. We're going to use our Luffy, play out Fist Luffy, buffing our leader to 7. 2 Dawn on our leader. Leader effect, we're going to trash the ace. We're going to play Rocket Luffy and the PRB02 ace. Ace tagging into ace, tagging into Luffy, play Rocket Luffy, pop the Kyoshiro, and our opponent's going to scoop there. For our second game of the day, we lose the dice roll against Blue-Purple Sanji. Not exactly a matchup I'm super familiar with, but he does win the dice roll and he chooses to go first, putting us on the even curve. Now, because we're no longer on 4-cost Kuzan, our going second curve is a little worse. Not quite sure how this matchup is going to go. I assume that because it's blue, it's not exactly the most favourable one for us because of 4-cost Charlotte Pudding, 6-cost Gum Gum Red Rock, and 7-cost Gravity Blade Raging Tiger. Our opponent swings 5 at us, we're going to take... There was an argument to play out Double Baby this turn instead of just swing big at him, but we choose to just swing big as to play around cards that bottom deck our babies. 6 Dawn now, we attach 1 Dawn, swing 6, and we play Sabo, take a life, draw 2, trashing 1. Our opponent plays double 3-cost Sanji, a little irritating as we can't remove any of them. Passing back to us, we start with a Garp, picking up a Baby Ace, and we play Hiyori, put Fist Luffy, and we're going to Baby Luffy, tag in the Fist Luffy, going up to 7k this turn. 1 Dawn under our leader, we're going to swing 8 at him. You can see me not realizing that I only put 1 Dawn on our leader for a while until I realized, oh, we need another Dawn. And we're going to put Sabo and Luffy 1 Dawn up, we are going to pass. Back to our opponent, he's going to start with 4-cost Pudding. And oh my god, look at that hand. We are in for a rough one, ladies and gentlemen. No 2Ks, no babies, no new PRB ace. We are screwed. Passing back to us, we have 3 cards in hand. We're going to search. Luckily enough, we will find the PRB ace. Luffy effect, ditch a life, draw a card just for the cycle. 8k alive, he's going to Conqueror. We're going to BB Sabo into Sabo, draw 2, trash 1, and we're going to leader effect and tag into Luffy, buffing our leader to 9k, and we're just going to go 9k. Could be at board, but there's no point, we're just going to go 9 at life. Our opponent with a million cards in hand now. We are 9k this turn, and all of his board is base 6k, so we are kind of safe with 1 life, 1 card in hand, and 2 blockers. But we are on a timer. If we don't kill him within the next turn or 2, we are dead unless we can top deck Baby Ace turns and turns and turns in a row. Our opponent taking a long time to think here. And let's just cut to when he... Never mind. He's going to go 8 at our Luffy. He's going to clear our board, which is not ideal. We're going to let it go because we do not have the cards to defend it. And we just need as many swings next turn as possible. He's going to play Jozu, bouncing back our Fist Luffy, so we lose our other big attacker, which, whew, long day for me. Draw for turn now, we play Fist Luffy, draw a card, we drew into Baby Sabo, leader effect. Oh, we're going to start with an ace before we leader effect here. I think we're just doing the math. Are we dead? Are we alive? We play Sabo into the 8-cost Sabo and 9k going at Sanji, which should have went live, but we live and learn. And yeah, those are now all natural 7ks. And we have 3 blocker, 1 life, 1 card in hand, and a 7k leader. This is not the position that I want to be in at all. 7k coming at us, don't really know what the best course of action is. We're just going to 2k and try to preserve as much board as possible. Our opponent has 4 swings, we have 3 blockers, 1 life, so we're never dying this turn, which is nice. 7 at us, we're going to take 7, 7, block, block, $1 Rodante, and 7. We only have 2 attackers next turn, which not the most ideal thing in the world, but if we do top deck anything, if we top deck a baby ace, we could maybe try to do something. And our opponent 4 down up, it just seems impossible. We're going to go 9 lead and 11 and 10. Womp womp. Better luck next time. For our third game of the day, we're playing against Red Sanji, a very impressive deck who just had a recent top 8 regional finish, and probably off the back of the new 4-cost Kobe and 6-cost Trafalgar Law out of PRB02. Our opponent starts with Double Searcher, Nami plus Virgo. We have nothing on 3 Dawn, so we are just going to swing big. He swings 5 at us. We are, of course, we're always going to take, because he has no hand destruction, and he plays out 5-cost Kobe, which we also take. We swing 5 at Kobe, trying to starve him and get some cards out of hand. We play Luffy just to pop it so he has less card economy. Our opponent plays 6-cost Frankie, which is a little unexpected. This deck is going a little too fast for my liking. We have to awaken on our 7 down turn with having no board, which is a little rough. But let's see what we can do. We search now, finding a Luffy. 2 down on our leader. We're going to use our leader effect, discarding the ace. We're going to play ace, buffing our leader to 7. Play out baby ace to recycle again. And 2 more down on our leader. We're going to go 11 at the Frankie. Our opponent only has 4 cards left in hand, which is good news for us. 8k to our 7k. We're going to 2k out. We don't really want to drop down to 0 ever against our opponent's deck, just because to play around Diablo Jambe on the leader. Our opponent's going to go 8 and 7 at our leader. We're going to counter both. Baby Luffy now, play a Rocket Luffy. And buffing our leader to 7. We're going to play a Garp and leader effect. We're going to play the ace, recycling another ace. And our board's looking pretty big. We're going to go 11, 11 at both of the rested Frankies. Our leader is 9k. Life is good. Passing back to our opponent plays Wapple. This card, not in the regional winning list, but an impressive card nevertheless. And, yep. He's going to put us to 0. We're going to put 2 down on our leader. Leader effect. We're going to play double ace. Ace is going to tag into PRB ace. PRB ace is going to play another baby ace. We're going to go 12 at it. We're only 7k this turn, which is a little concerning because we don't want to drop to 0 against that deck ever. But we do play out another 5-cost rush ace from hand. Our opponent goes 7 at us. We're going to counter for 1 and play out another copy of Frankie. Going 10 at us, we're just going to take and let that go to the bottom. 2 down under our leader. We're out of aces, unfortunately. We're going to go 10k to his 8k, 7k to lead. We're going to go 10k with the ace. We're going to play baby ace over the ace just to get that in trash, and our opponent's going to scoop it up there. For our last game of the day, we're playing against Gecko Moria. We win the dice roll, and we're going to choose first just to deny his all-down curve. Our mulligan's actually pretty good. 5-cost Sabo is pretty key in this matchup. And, yeah, Moria got a new card in PRB02, which, come on Bandai, what does Black Yellow Luffy not get that Moria, but Gecko Moria does. Let's be fair now. And our 5-down, we're just going to play out our blocker Sabo, making it unable to be KO'd. Staring down a board of 4-cost Ryuma with double attack, we could maybe awaken this turn if our opponent spends all his dawn swing. But alas, our opponent goes 5 lead and plays a Kuzan and pass. We start with a Searcher. Unfortunately, we could not find a Rocket Luffy to KO that Kuzan, so we play 5 ace rush into his life. Our opponent attaches 1 down to Kuzan to swing at ace for some reason, and popping our using leader and Kuzan to pop our Sabo, swing into the ace. We don't feel like giving him more resources, so we're just going to let it die. We're going to juice away the 4-cost Ryuma and the Flampe to get ourselves to 0 so we can maybe awaken. 2 down on our leader, we're going to play Baby Luffy effect. We're going to pop the Absalom. And 2 more down on our leader, we're going to go 11k at the rested Kuzan. Our opponent now playing like the 6 cost Gecko Moria effect, play out Ryuma, attach a rested Dawn to his leader. We are at 9k and we are at 7k with no board, but honestly it's fine. He swings 8 at us, leader effect, play out Perona and discard a card. We're going to use our Zeus as a 2k counter here, and we're going to use Baby Sabo, play out Sabo, buffing our leader to 7, draw 2, trash 2, and making our Flampe and Zeus unkillable by effect. Honestly, feeling weird. We're going to play 1 cost Garb, we're going to find an Ace, we're going to play out Pedo Ace. Pedo Ace is going to play out Baby Luffy. Baby Luffy tag out the Rocket Luffy, buffing our leader to 9. Honestly, we probably should have used the Luffy to pop, but if we use that, our Ace is probably gone. So, our opponent not going to swing a number that's bigger than 9 this turn, which is very, very good. Only 1 9k swing with the Gecko Moria, which we just let it go and go to the bottom. And 2 on our leader, we're going to use effect, we're going to use Ace. Ace is going to tag into Baby Luffy. Baby Luffy is going to play out Luffy. Luffy is going to pop the Rebecca, draws a card. We're going to 11 to life, and we're just going to try to kill him. And now we go 13. Our opponent counters out of 13, gets to kill us on the clapback. Our board is not protected, but we have 4 2Ks, which by all rights should be enough. We are 9k this turn. Our opponent plays out double Rebecca to try to turtle as he has no way to kill us. We play Garb. Oh my god, we find Baby Luffy. I guess better lucky than good. We play Luffy, pop Rebecca, and we're just going to go 9, and I think we just have him mathed out. He's going to counter the 9. We're going to go 11, and that's game. Not gonna lie, that was actually really fun to play. And now for the pros and cons. 1. The addition of 2 cost Zeus makes the deck so much easier to play against green decks. Being able to remove a Tashigi or Cavendish with the low cost of 2 Dawn and help you awaken is super strong. 2. This new 5 cost Ace out of PRB02 really helps you build a board. With only 9 Dawn, you need 2 Dawn on your leader. You can play this Ace and a Baby to help you go to 9k. And you have 1 Dawn spare, so you can maybe search for the Ace. And it helps you build a board really quickly. 3. This deck is genuinely a lot of fun to play. There's a lot of creative lines you can think of with the deck. A lot of creative plays, and, you know, aggro so good. And now for the cons. 1. This deck can sometimes be a little inconsistent. Now, I know that sounds really strange, but sometimes you just don't find your cards to help you awaken, and you kind of just die. 2. This deck doesn't have exactly the best matchup into Green Zoro, which is arguably the best deck in the format, but it's good enough, so you can still play it. 3. This deck is really hard to play. There's a lot of lines at all times. When you mess up once, you've basically lost the game on the spot. You need to put a lot of games into this deck to be able to play it. It's not like some of the other decks we've covered in the past where you can just pick up and play. BY Luffy needs a lot of practice. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you've watched this far in, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Once again, thank you to all my channel members on screen right now. If anyone has any questions or has any suggestions for the next 10 Dawn testing video, please leave it in the comments. See you next time. Bye bye.